Hey everybody, welcome to Chichewa Lessons number 1, brought to you by Kusewera organization. We're going to start from the beginning, so we're going to take you from the basics. So as we all know, instead of saying A-E-I-O-U, or maybe some of you don't know, it's going to be I-A-E-O-U. As you can see under here, it says ah, that's how you pronounce the A, it's ah. The E you pronounce A. The I you pronounce E, the O you pronounce O, and the U you pronounce U. So the basic we're gonna teach you is the greeting. Mulibwanji, mulibwanji, which will be referring to greeting a group or somebody who is of a certain stature, whether they're a chief, whether they're grandparents or fathers, basically anybody who's older than you who deserves much respect. You usually use muli wanji, or as a group you say muli wanji to a group of people. If you're talking to somebody who's a friend or is an individual that in the same age range and stuff like that, you can say uli wanji, which is singular. So uli wanji, or muli wanji, which means how are you. They all mean how are you. So even if you use ulibwanji, it's still gonna mean how are you, just as mulibwanji means how are you. And the way you would answer that, if it's in a group setting, it would actually say, if it's more than 5 people, more than 2 people, more than 1 person, it would say tilibwino. Tilibwino means we are fine. Or ndilibwino, which is singular for I am fine. And then they would always, most of the time, they would say kaya inu, which is what about yourself? So I am well, or I am fine, and you. So mulibwanji, how are you? Ndilibwino kaya inu. I am well, and you. Or I am fine, and you. The other is this one you can say ndilibwino zikomo. That's how I'm well. Thank you. So basically, if they say mulibwanji, how are you? Oh, I'm fine, and how are you? And you say I'm fine, thank you. So ndilibwino zikomo, like I'm fine, thank you. Ndilibwino zikomo, zikomo, thank you, thank you, thank you, thanks, zikomo. So I'm well. Another greeting is early in the morning when somebody's waking up. You would say mwadzuka. Dzuka means to rise. Dzuka means to rise. I say again, dzuka means to rise. So mwadzuka bwanji is how have you awakened? Oh, good morning. How is everything this morning? Good morning. Mwadzuka bwanji. And you respond by saying ndadzuka. That's supposed to be a D over there. Ndadzuka bwino means I have woken up well, or I'm doing well this morning. I'm fine this morning. So I've woken up well. Ndadzuka bwino. If then you meet somebody during the day, when whether it's late afternoon, whether it's like early afternoon, they'll always say mwaswela bwanji, which is how is the day going? Good day. How has the rest of your day been? Mwaswela is like you've been going throughout the entire day. So this is like late afternoon, let's say a 2 o'clock lunch, or a 3 o'clock lunch, or a 3 o'clock meeting, 4 o'clock meeting, whatever it is. They would say mwaswela bwanji. And the way you would respond to that is ndaswela bwino. It's like, my day has been well. My day's been good. See, my day is going well. So always have to remember those basics. They're very, very easy. Well, to me, they're very easy. But always remember those little things, like the uli and the muli, especially if you're greeting adults, somebody who are older than you. And ndilibwino. It sounds ndili, muli, u. So muli wanji, muli wanji. And the I always goes the same. So wanji, Every single A that you see is not bwanji. It's bwanji. We know the O. Zikomo, same thing. Mwadzuka. Dzuka, the DZ. Dzuka, DZ. Dzuka. Always remember that. So if you have any more questions and you want to see more videos of this, please don't forget to go visit Kusewera.org. and you find all the information that we have going on, all the events that are coming up as well, and you get to learn some Chichewa. How cool is that? So I'll see you next time.